In the quiet town of Terre Haute, Indiana, a man starts his day as he has for over 2 decades. With the steady rhythm of his broom and the familiar echoes of his footsteps in the empty hallways, he begins his routine as a janitor. The world knows him as the singing janitor. But what many don't know is how deep his love for music truly runs, how his journey began in the simplest of ways, and how a hidden talent, nurtured over decades, would one day shine before millions. This is the story of Richard Goodall. As a young boy, Richard found solace in the melodies that drifted from his Radio Shack stereo. The sounds of the 70s and 80s rock bands captivated him, but one band, in particular, held his heart. Journey. Music was Richard's first love, and Steve Perry's powerful voice became his beacon. Richard didn't pursue professional vocal training, nor did he chase stardom after high school. Instead, he followed a road that led him to stability and service. He took a job as a janitor, working for the Vigo County School Corporation. For over 20 years, Richard dedicated himself to his role, ensuring that the schools where he worked were pristine and well-kept for the students and staff. It was within the walls of the elementary school where Richard's love for music began to shine through. Every year, Richard became a regular at the school's talent shows and events. He would step onto the stage at the annual 5th grade graduation ceremony, singing songs that inspired and entertained the young students as they prepared for their next steps in life. And yet, to most outside of the school, he was still unknown. But all of that would change with one viral moment. In 2022, Richard's path took an unexpected and life-altering turn. During one of the school's year-end events, he performed Journey's iconic hit, "Don't Stop Believin'."
Just a small-town girl, living in a lonely world.
The students and staff were used to his incredible performances, but this time, something different happened. A teaching assistant, Mariah Dennehy, captured his performance on camera and uploaded the video to TikTok. What happened next was nothing short of remarkable. The video went viral, amassing millions of views in just days. People from all over the world, strangers who had never known his name, were captivated by Richard's voice. The simplicity of his performance, combined with the raw emotion in his voice, struck a chord with people everywhere. The performance even caught the attention of Steve Perry, Journey's former lead singer. Perry praised Richard's rendition on social media, a moment that left Richard in awe. For a man who had idolized Perry and Journey since his youth, this recognition was a dream come true. In interviews following the viral sensation, Richard expressed his gratitude and disbelief at the overwhelming response. He remained humble, emphasizing that he was just a regular person who loved to sing and bring joy to others. The support from Perry and the broader Journey fan base was a validation of his lifelong passion for music. This viral moment would become the catalyst for the next chapter of Richard's life. Encouraged by the viral success and the outpouring of support, Richard decided to audition for season 19 of America's Got Talent. Stepping onto the world's biggest stage, Richard was filled with nerves and excitement. The bright lights, the judges and audience, the cameras. It was all a world away from the quiet halls of Davis Park Elementary. Clad in his signature newsboy cap and rectangular glasses, Richard took a deep breath. This was his moment. For his audition, Richard sang the song that started it all, Journey's "Don't Stop Believin'."
Just a small town girl. Oh my God.
His voice echoed through the auditorium, carrying with it the emotion and passion that had once resonated in his small bedroom in Terre Haute. The audience was mesmerized, and the judges watched in awe as Richard delivered a performance that was not just technically brilliant, but deeply heartfelt. The performance earned a standing ovation from the audience and judges. Heidi Klum, visibly moved by Richard's performance, pressed the golden buzzer, sending him straight to the live shows. It was a dreamlike moment, one that Richard later described as surreal. For a man who had spent most of his life in the shadows, this was the light he had always dreamed of. Richard returned to the AGT stage in August for the quarterfinal, but this time, his performance carried a personal note. He chose to sing Michael Bolton's "How Am I Supposed to Live Without You," dedicating it to his fiancée, Angie Vanoven, who was finally able to be in the audience. Angie had been his rock, especially after the profound loss he had experienced in June of 2021, when his wife of 29 years passed away from cancer. This moment on the AGT stage was not just about showcasing his talent. It was about honoring the people who had supported him through his most challenging times.
How am I supposed to live without you? And how am I supposed to...
The judges had mixed feelings about his song choice. Simon Cowell, while praising Richard as one of the most memorable contestants in a long time, felt that the song was too old-fashioned. Sofia Vergara, moved by the dedication to Angie, remarked, "She must be feeling so special and so happy." Ultimately, the performance earned enough votes from viewers to advance Richard to the next round. As he prepared for the semifinals, Richard knew that the stakes were higher than ever. He needed to make the right song choice to deliver a performance that would resonate with both the judges and the audience. He chose Survivor's "Eye of the Tiger," a song synonymous with fighting spirit, to convey his determination. Standing on the America's Got Talent stage, Richard was ready to give it his all.
With the distance now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive.
The atmosphere was electric. The crowd was on its feet, and even host Terry Crews was dancing backstage.
It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival.
Richard had not just sung a song. He had delivered a powerful message of resilience, embodying the very essence of the underdog spirit. The judges' reactions were immediate and effusive. Heidi Klum, who had given Richard the golden buzzer in his first audition, was ecstatic. "Are you kidding me right now?" she exclaimed, her voice nearly lost in the audience's roar. "Epic performance. I thought that you could not top what you did last time, but you topped it. America, you have to vote for Richard." And vote for Richard America did, sending him to the finale. With the finale on the horizon, his focus shifted to one last performance, a final opportunity to win over the hearts of America. For his final performance, he chose Journey's "Faithfully," a song that reflected the loyalty, perseverance, and heart that had defined his journey on the show.
I'm forever yours, faithfully.
His rendition of "Faithfully" was not just a performance. It was a moment of reflection, capturing the essence of the journey that had brought him from the halls of a middle school in Indiana to one of the biggest stages in the world. The judges were once again moved by Richard's performance. Heidi Klum, his unwavering supporter, called him humble and kind, and reaffirmed her desire for him to win the competition. Simon Cowell, always the straight shooter, declared that Richard had become the hero America needed. The significance of his final song, Faithfully, took on even greater meaning as Richard took time to celebrate another significant milestone, his marriage to his longtime fiancée, Angie Vanoven. The day after performing at the final, the two were married in a small, intimate ceremony on the beach in Malibu. In a post shared on his Facebook page, Richard expressed his gratitude for the special day, writing, "So blessed and eternally grateful." With the final performance behind him, Richard's fate now rests in the hands of the American public. Voting closed on the morning of September 18th, and the winner will be announced during the star-studded finale on September 24th. Richard's name now sits alongside other talented contestants, all of whom are vying for the coveted $1 million prize. Do you think Richard Goodall has what it takes to win Season 19 of America's Got Talent? Let us know in the comments below. And thank you for watching.